If you've ever found yourself staring at a blank Word document at 2 in the morning with a deadline fast approaching, you're not alone. At the Review Network, we've seen how common this experience really is. Studies suggest that as many as 80 to 90% of university students regularly delay starting their assignments until the very last moment. It's tempting to dismiss that as laziness, but the truth is far more psychological. Procrastination isn't simply about poor time management. Psychologists describe it as a form of emotional regulation, an avoidance response that provides short-term relief from anxiety. When a big assignment lands, the brain doesn't just see a task, it sees a threat. That sense of pressure, fear, or self-doubt can feel overwhelming, so instead of beginning the work, we escape the feeling by doing something else. For a moment, that avoidance feels better, until the clock runs out. There are several underlying causes. Fear of failure is a major one. Many students hold back because they worry their essay won't meet expectations. Others struggle with ADHD or executive function challenges, which make it difficult to break tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Perfectionism is another common driver. The desire to produce something flawless can trap students in endless overthinking. And of course, overload plays a role too. Balancing jobs, family, and multiple deadlines can leave anyone frozen. In reality, procrastination is less about being lazy and more about trying to protect yourself from discomfort. It's a coping mechanism that's gone off course. Now, there's a reason so many people claim they work better under pressure. When a deadline is close, the brain releases adrenaline. That temporary burst of focus can make it feel like the last-minute rush works. But research shows otherwise. Work produced in a panic tends to be lower in quality, less original, and more error-prone. The cost isn't just the grade, it's the physical and mental toll that comes with stress, sleep loss, and burnout. That's where structured academic support can change everything. Instead of waiting for panic to set in, the right kind of help can provide stability, accountability, and confidence. Universities often have writing centers, peer support groups, and study workshops. Digital tools can assist with planning, organization, and citations. And for students who need extra clarity or reassurance, professional academic services can make a measurable difference. But not all services are equal. Some online companies reuse essays, miss deadlines, or deliver poor quality work that only adds to the stress. Others operate transparently, offering genuine academic guidance that helps students learn, not cheat. Among those, UK Essays stands out as a clear example. UK Essays has built its reputation around reliability and transparency. Every order includes a plagiarism report, clear deadlines, and quality guarantees. Students can even choose their writer based on qualifications and expertise, a level of openness that's rare in this industry. This matters for anyone struggling with procrastination. Knowing that a model essay or dissertation chapter will arrive on time allows students to plan ahead and focus on understanding the material instead of panicking at the last minute. The difference here is about trust and structure. Reliable support helps break the emotional loop of avoidance. Instead of firefighting under pressure, students can use commissioned work as a learning framework, something to guide their own writing, not replace it. Cost often becomes the sticking point. Many students hesitate to pay for premium academic support, opting for cheaper sites that promise the same result. But psychology tells us that this decision can backfire. The cheaper option provides instant gratification, saving money now, but often leads to more stress later. Poor quality work, missed deadlines, or plagiarism risks can cause far more harm than the small savings ever justify. In contrast, a service that invests in expert writers and rigorous quality control delivers real peace of mind. UK Essays isn't the cheapest provider on the market, but that's because they invest more heavily in qualified professionals and thorough checking. For students already battling procrastination and anxiety, knowing the work will be accurate, original, and on time removes one of the biggest triggers for stress. Beyond external help, there are also effective self-management techniques backed by psychology. Breaking large tasks into smaller sections makes them easier to start. Setting artificial deadlines a few days early reduces last-minute panic. Using the 5-minute rule, committing to work on a task for just 5 minutes, can overcome the initial resistance to starting. Often, once you begin, momentum takes over. Accountability partners, study groups, or even periodic progress check-ins can help sustain focus. And building in small rewards for milestones achieved can retrain the brain to associate work with satisfaction, not stress. The core message is simple. Procrastination isn't a moral failing. It's a human response to pressure and fear. Deadlines will always exist, but with the right support systems, students can learn to manage them rather than be controlled by them. Services like UK Essays offer a structured, transparent model that supports that goal. Combined with personal discipline and better planning habits, They can help students transition from chaos to control, from panic to progress. At the Review Network, we've seen that investing in reliable guidance pays off not only in academic performance, but in mental well-being. When you remove uncertainty, you remove a major source of stress. Ultimately, deadlines don't have to be the enemy. With awareness, structure, and support from credible resources, students can shift from surviving assignments to mastering them. And that's the difference between working against time and working with it. Thanks for watching the Review Network, where we dive deep into the systems that actually help students succeed. If you found this exploration useful, consider subscribing for more independent reviews and insights into education, productivity, and academic support.